Welcome back to our channel. In today's shocking video, we dive into breaking news. 3 suspects in the Menglong case have officially been arrested, and the killer's chilling confession has left everyone in shock. What really happened, and what dark secrets were revealed? Stay with us until the end to uncover the truth. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss the latest updates. The news broke like a thunderclap across the entertainment industry. 3 suspects connected to the shocking death of Chinese actor Menglong have been officially arrested, and the killer's chilling confession has left everyone in shock. What really happened, and what dark secrets were revealed? For weeks, the case surrounding Menglong's sudden and tragic fall had been clouded with rumors, speculation, and unanswered questions. But now, with handcuffs snapping shut on 3 suspects, the narrative has taken a dark and irreversible turn. According to leaked reports, the investigation reached a breakthrough when inconsistencies in the testimonies of several individuals close to Menglong finally cracked open the case. Surveillance footage, digital traces, and witness statements painted a damning picture. The suspects, who until now had managed to escape the harsh spotlight, were suddenly thrust into the center of the storm. As police paraded them into custody, the public erupted with shock, outrage, and a desperate demand for the truth. Social media platforms exploded with disbelief, with fans and fellow actors alike asking the same question. How could those tied to Menglong's circle be responsible for his untimely end? The most shocking revelation came from the confession of the primary suspect. In a chilling admission, the individual revealed a series of events that led to that fateful night. It was not a random accident, nor a tragic misstep, but something far more sinister. The confession, described by those who have read transcripts, was filled with contradictions, half-truths, and horrifying admissions that left even investigators stunned. "It's worse than we imagined," one insider claimed, hinting that betrayal, greed, and vengeance were woven into the story. For the millions of fans mourning Menglong, the idea that his life was deliberately cut short by those he once trusted was almost too much to bear. Crowds gathered outside the police station as news cameras captured the suspects being escorted under heavy guard. Each frame of their bowed heads and handcuffed wrists fueled a frenzy of speculation online. Were they acting alone, or were they pawns in a much larger game? Why did they stay silent for so long, and what finally drove one of them to confess? The answers may lie within sealed case files, but the public's imagination has already begun filling in the gaps, weaving theories that stretch from simple jealousy to the involvement of powerful hidden figures. Inside the courtroom, preliminary hearings painted a portrait of calculated deception. Prosecutors described how the suspects allegedly manipulated Menglong in the weeks leading up to his death, exploiting his vulnerabilities while masking their intentions. One detail in particular left the audience gasping: the admission that alcohol and staged circumstances may have been deliberately used to weaken his defenses. Whether this was part of a larger plan or a reckless act that spiraled out of control remains unclear, but the effect was the same. Menglong's life was stolen in a moment that can never be undone. Fans across the nation lit candles in memory of the actor, turning city streets into makeshift memorials. Heartbroken messages poured in, some demanding justice, others expressing disbelief that such a beloved figure could have been targeted so cruelly. "He was the light of our generation, and now that light has been extinguished by hands we never expected," one fan wrote. The betrayal cut deep, for it wasn't strangers who were accused, but people who once stood close to him, who shared his world and his trust. The confession itself sent shockwaves far beyond the courtroom. Excerpts shared online suggested that the killer spoke of jealousy over Menglong's rising fame, unresolved disputes, and a spiraling sense of desperation. The words were described as cold, detached, and at times chillingly casual, as if the weight of the crime had already been lifted from their conscience. "I didn't mean for it to go that far," the suspect reportedly muttered, but for Yu Minglong's grieving family and countless fans, no apology could ever fill the void left behind. As the case unfolded, entertainment reporters dug deeper into Yu Minglong's final days. Rumors of a private gathering at a luxury apartment surfaced, attended by individuals who have since gone silent. Eyewitnesses described laughter, music, and the clinking of glasses, an evening that should have been ordinary, but instead became the backdrop for tragedy. Questions about who was present, what was said, and why certain details were omitted from early police reports continue to haunt the narrative. Each revelation only adds more weight to the suspicions that Yu Minglong's death was not just an accident, but the culmination of hidden tensions and dangerous secrets. As the days pass, the weight of the confession continues to ripple through society. Netizens dissect every line of the testimony, analyzing the hidden meanings behind each word. Some argue that the suspects are scapegoats, forced to take the blame for a crime orchestrated by more powerful figures lurking in the shadows. Others believe the confession is only the beginning, and that the true mastermind has yet to be revealed. The uncertainty only fuels the public's obsession, transforming the Yu Minglong case into one of the most sensational scandals of the decade. International media outlets have now begun covering the story, framing it as a cautionary tale of fame, power, and betrayal. Foreign commentators expressed shock at the brazenness of the crime, questioning how such a tragedy could unfold in plain sight within one of the world's largest entertainment industries. Meanwhile, fans outside of China, who cherished Yu Minglong through dramas and films, hold online vigils, posting tearful tributes and demanding justice. The global reach of his career has ensured that his death and the chilling confession that followed resonate far beyond national borders. Inside China, the government has stepped in to emphasize transparency, promising that justice will be pursued without compromise. Yet whispers persist that political and financial interests could sway the outcome. Skeptics claim that the truth may never fully emerge, while optimists cling to the hope that the confession will lead investigators closer to the heart of the conspiracy. Each new development feels like another twist in a drama too intense to be scripted. The family of Yu Minglong, devastated and broken, released a heartfelt statement thanking fans for their unwavering support. His mother, in particular, spoke of the unbearable pain of losing a son so young, her words cutting through the noise of speculation and rumors. "He was our pride, our joy, and now all we have are memories," she said. Her grief served as a stark reminder that beyond the headlines and the hashtags lies a human tragedy, one that no confession, no trial, and no verdict can ever heal. For now, the suspects remain behind bars as the legal process unfolds. Their faces, once anonymous to the public, have now become symbols of suspicion, anger, and betrayal. The confession has guaranteed that they will forever be associated with the darkest chapter in Yu Minglong's story. But the unanswered questions about motives, about hidden players, and about the chain of events that led to his final moments continue to haunt both investigators and the public alike. What comes next could either shatter the last remnants of doubt or plunge the case into deeper mystery. Court hearings will reveal more, witnesses will be called, and evidence will be laid bare. Yet until the final verdict is announced, the shadow of uncertainty looms large. The confession may have stunned the world, but it has not satisfied the hunger for answers. If anything, it has left everyone more desperate to know what really happened to Yu Minglong on that night, and why did it end in such unimaginable tragedy.